this is Darjo and this is the first video of my truck making series. I will be showing you how I make my tracks in generally, and I'm gonna use Photoshop and the track editor. I use Photoshop to edit the land map and the track editor obviously to add everything else. So I'm just gonna start and go ahead and draw a layout. I just basically made a sketch of a layout that seems quite decent, and this was just an approximative way to design the layout, but I'm gonna do it in a better way in Photoshop with the path tool because it's really easy to do and it's really accurate. Um, so I'm just gonna do that. Oops. This is usually the way that I use to make layouts. I also like using the GIMP because it has a really nice path to. Um, but now I'm gonna use Photoshop as it is the most used way by me to do tracks. There we go. Probably gonna make the pit lane on the left side of the track because we have a long straight here, and I think it's the best place to put the pit lane. It's gonna be probably like 160 word size, I think. So I think 34 pixel is, or maybe a little bit more, maybe 40 pixel wide. Yeah. And to do that, I will just use the path tool and use the stroke path function in Photoshop. Alright. And so here we have a really nice layout, I think. And obviously the track is gonna be a circuit. For the next step I usually do uh, when I make a track is making the white lines around the track. And for that I have a really cool function. Uh, it's I don't know what this is called in English. It's called actions, but it's basically a set of actions that Photoshop records when I do tracks, and then I can just replicate it. See, there's a play button here, and there's a set of actions that I always use for my tracks. So it's really fast and efficient, and in like 1 second I already have uh, my track. So it's my lines around the track. It's really great, obviously. The next step is curves, obviously, and I have another. No, actually, I don't. That was funny. Anyways, but it's really easy, anyways, because I just can make us use the selection tool and create the curves. Probably I should do them a little bit wider. Alright. Yeah, that looks right. Making the curves is really boring. I'm probably not gonna do it completely while I record the video, uh, just because it is something that takes a lot of time, and it's not just something, it's really enjoyable to watch, and it's just the same process that repeats over and over. I'll just show you how uh, I do one curb, and I will repeat the process for the other curbs. And I'll just stop the video or speed it up or something afterwards. Oops. Um, Normally, I I don't like white and red curves because it looks average. In fact, most of my tracks don't have red and white curves. My last track had white and green curves. Actually, I'm gonna do one more. Um, yeah, because white and red curves look really regular to me. So I don't like them really much. Doing curves is probably one of the most boring parts in track making for me. Alright, so I'm gonna just stop the video and finish making the curves.